Why hello. Today I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna play Smash or Pass Pokemon Edition. Now, just for the record, this is gonna take a while because it's 1025 Pokemon. And the only times I'm gonna explain myself are the smashes. I'm not gonna explain the passes, only the Pokemon that I smash. So let's get started. Okay, Bulbasaur, pass. Ivysaur, pass. Venusaur, pass. Charmander, pass. I think for now I'll just do all the starters. Pass because I'm not attracted to any of them. Okay, Caterpie's a baby. No. No. Okay, Butterfree's one of my favorite Pokemon. But, so yeah. For me, in this scenario, Smash is like, would I date this Pokemon? Or do I like this Pokemon? Would I date Butterfree? Yeah, I would. I really like Butterfree's design, and Butterfree just seems like a very cool Pokemon. I just gotta be careful of the highly toxic dust. That's a baby. No. That's a bee. I am terrified of bees, or anything that looks like a bee or a wasp. I'm also terrified of hornets. So, hell no. That's just a bird. That's a bigger bird. That's another bird. That's just a rat. Another rat. Just a bird. Just a bird. That's a snake. That's just a snake. Pikachu, no. Raichu, no. 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 I like Nidorina, but I wouldn't date her, no. Now, Nidoqueen? Yeah, I'd date her. I did Nidoqueen. No, 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 no. Clefable. Would I date Clefable? Nah, I wouldn't. Oh, no, no, no. No, I hate Zubat. Golbat's the same boat. No. Oddish, no. Gloom, no. Vileplume. I like Vileplume, but would I date Vileplume? Uh, I guess I would. It's a very pretty Pokemon. Yeah, I would. I would. No, no. I like Venonat, but I wouldn't do this to them. No, no, no. Just a cat. Just a cat. Just a duck. Duck. Just a monkey. Monkey. Just a dog. That's a bigger dog. There's a baby. That's a child. No. 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 Alakazam. Would I date Alakazam? He's smart, yeah, but nah. No. Nah. No. 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 Seems like my opinion's really changed. Because, like, so far, I'm just passing people. Like, I didn't smash them before, but with a lot of them, I don't even consider them. And some new ones I do consider. That's just a magnet. That's 3 magnets. That's just a duck. That's just a bird. Just a bird. There's so many just birds in Gen 1. That's a seal. That's a bigger seal. No. 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 Gengar. Would I date Gengar? Okay, so Gengar loves scaring people. Like it says here. Oh boy. But Gengar can be a sweetheart. I've seen Gengar being a sweetheart in the anime. So, sure. No, that's just rocks. I love Drowsy. Like, I like Drowsy. It's one of my faves, but I wouldn't date Drowsy. Hypno, on the other hand. I love Hypno. I do. And would I smash it? Would I date a Hypno? Oh boy. I suppose, yeah. I would. No, that's just a crab. That's a bigger crab. That's a ball. It's a bigger ball. That's just seeds. I know they look like eggs, but they're seeds. That's just a tree. No. 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 Okay, Hitmonchan's one of my favorite. Like, my favorite fighting type is Hitmonchan. Would I date Hitmonchan? Well, Hitmonchan could give me protection, considering Hitmonchan could, like, punch through concrete. So sure, I guess. No, hate lick a tongue with every fiber of my body. No, 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 no. Chansey. Would I date Chansey? I think yeah. Chansey is a very kind-hearted Pokemon. I'd date her. She's pretty nice. No. No. Okay, it's lagging. No. 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 Whoa, boy. Mr. Mime? Nah, he's a little too freaky. Cypher, no, it's just a bug. Okay. Now you could say the same thing for Jinx as you could say with Mr. Mime, that she's very freaky. But Jinx is one of my favorite Pokemon, like my most favorite Pokemon of all time. I love Jinx. Would I date Jinx? Probably. She'd be a little clingy, but to be honest, I'm also clingy, so yeah. Alright, no. 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 Would I date Lapras? No. 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 No, it's just a fox. No. 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 Hell no. No. Hell no. 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 Dragonair. Would I date Dragonair? Now, Dragonair is very pretty. Like, very pretty. But would I date Dragonair? Sure. No. No. That looks too much like a baby. No. Okay, Gen 2. No. No. Meganium. Would I date Meganium? Ooh. Well, considering that the game yet could calm me down, probably. Okay, yeah, I would. No. 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 Fur is cute, but no. No, that's just an owl. That's a bigger owl. No. Okay, I don't mind ladybugs. I don't mind ladybugs. Would I date Ladian? Um, I guess, yeah. Like, I would be curious about the glowing powder that spreads around. So, I guess. No, it's a spider. No, that's the biggest spider. I don't like spiders. No, no, no. That's a baby. No, that's another baby. No, no. I hate you with every fiber of my body. That's a baby. No. Togetic. Would I date Togetic? No, I wouldn't. It's my type. No. Zatsu. Okay, let me look. Okay, so Zatu could tell me the future. But Zatu could also tell me what happened in the past. No, I'm curious about that, so probably, yeah. No, that's a sheep. That's just a sheep. That's supposed to be a sheep, I think. I don't know what the hell Ampharos is. Oh my god, would I date Blossom? Blossom is very pretty. Like, very pretty. I don't think I would be a fan of the pleasant ringing sound. And I don't think I'd even come across a blossom in the because I don't live in the tropics. But I'd give it a shot. So sure. No. 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 That's just a flower. No. 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 Okay, Mistress. Would I date Mistress? So it says here, it likes playing mischievous tricks such as screaming and wailing to startle people at night. No, I don't like screaming, and I don't like wailing. Especially at night. So, Mistress is very pretty, but no. No, it's just a letter. Wobbuffet. It hates light and shock. If attacked, it inflates its body to pump up its counter-strike. Okay, so the moment I hit a Wobbuffet, it just bounces back. Okay. It hates light and shock. Okay, so I sleep... Not that. Okay, so I sleep until, like, daylight, like everybody else. I'm not sure if that's what it's referring to, like sunlight. Does Wobbuffet hate sunlight or just regular light, like a flashlight? It hates shock. I also hate shock. I really hate shock as well. I don't like being scared. I guess I would date a Wobbuffet. It would be curious. I would be curious on where I would go. No, 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 no. No, that's just a dog. That's a bigger and angrier dog. That's just a pufferfish. No, 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 no. That would kill me. That would also kill me. No. No. Would I date a Cursula? Cursula's pretty, but not really, no. Okay, cool, this page is stuck. This page is not very stable, it seems. Okay, Remoraid. No. That thing is annoying. No. 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 That's a baby elephant. That's a big elephant. No. That's just a deer. Smeargle. Would I date Smeargle? And the page is stuck. This page is very unstable. Would I date a Smeargle? I guess. Above artists. Above artists. So probably be pretty pleasant. No. No, that's a baby. Hitmontop, Jesus. I love Hitmontop as well. Not as much as Hitmonchan, but still up there. Oh, I guess I did a Hitmontop. I mean, it could also provide me protection just like Hitmonchan. So I guess? Man, this page is laggy. This is not even me. This is the page. I guess. That's a baby, no. That's a baby, no. That's a baby. Miltank. Here we go. Miltank. Its milk is packed with nutrition, making it the ultimate beverage for the sick or weary. Well, I'm really sick, so I probably wouldn't need that. But I think, like, it's just a cow, I know, but, like, I don't think I would date a Miltank. I think I'll just see it as a friend, like a companion. Okay, Blissey. Blissey's kind of like Chansey. Now, the fact that Blissey can make me into a better person, that just speaks for itself. Yeah. No. 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 Oh boy. Gen 3. No. We're skipping the starters again. Because I'm not attracted to any of the starters so far. Some may find them like the fully evolved ones attractive, but I don't. That's just a dog. That's an angry big dog. No. That's just a worm. No. That's just Butterfree. Like literally, that's a Butterfree knockoff. No. 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 It's a lot of birds. No. 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 Okay. People are gonna come after me. Because a lot of people are into Gardevoir. I'm not. I don't get the appeal of Gardevoir. I don't. I've already mentioned that before. Like, Gardevoir, I could see Gardevoir being like a good friend. But would I date a Gardevoir? No. I would not date a Gardevoir. No. 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 No, it's a baby. No. No. Okay, Delcatty. I like Delcatty. I really like Delcatty. Would I date a Delcatty? Let me see. Delcatty prefers to live an unfettered existence in which it can do as it pleases at its own pace. Because this Pokemon eats and sleeps whenever it decides, its daily routines are completely random. Okay, nah, I couldn't. I need like a specific plan. I couldn't do that. No. Okay, some names aren't even shown, probably because the descriptions are very long. No. Okay, Medicham. Now, Medicham just seems like that one dude that likes going to yoga and run around in yoga pants. Like, that's what Medicham's giving me, so I don't mind those kind of dudes, but I wouldn't date those kind of dudes. To be honest, I wouldn't date a dude at all. Not because I don't like dudes, but more because I see dudes as friends. I could be friends with a dude, I don't mind. Like, being friends with a guy, sure. Dating, not really. Like an actual guy, not like a Pokemon guy. More male only, because they're not humans. Pokemon aren't humans, they're different creatures. No, no, no. Oh boy. I like Illumise's design. It's very interesting. Now, considering Illumise and Volbeat are together, like it says here, with its sweet aroma, it guides Volbeat to draw signs of light in the night sky. Would I date an Illumise? As much as I like the design, no. Okay, no, 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 no. I don't even know how I would fit you in my house. No, 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 no. Spinda. Would I date a Spinda? Okay, let's see. No two Spinda have the same pattern of spots. Its tottering step fools the aim of foes. Okay, that does not tell me anything. That's very vague. But would I date a Spinda? Well, I could try. It looks kind of drunk, but I could try. No, 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 no. Okay, would I date an Altaria? Holy. I can barely read the majority of the Pokédex entry. Okay. Pokemon makes its listeners experience dreamy wonderment. So dances through the sky. Okay, and sings melodies which give you pleasant dreams. I guess I did an Altaria. Altaria seems pretty cool. No, 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 no. No, I don't like Milotic. It's not the design, it's just annoying to battle. No, I could not do this to cast form. No. No, that'd be horrible. No. 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 Okay, Banette's my favorite ghost type. But would I date a Banette? Let's see. Banette generates energy for laying strong curses by sticking pins into its own body. This Pokemon was originally a pitiful plush doll that was thrown away. So Banette does self-harm? Is that what I'm getting? By for laying strong curses by sticking pins into its own body. Oh, that would hurt. That's self-harm. Yeah, I if I would date a Banette, I'd probably not get it from not doing self-harm. So I would just we gotta work on the self-harm thing. No, 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 no. That's a baby, no, no. Would I date a Glalie? See, Glalie has a body made of rock, which it hardens with an armor of ice. This Pokemon has the ability to freeze moisture in the atmosphere into any shape it desires. Okay, that sounds cool. That's pretty cool. Now, would I date a Glalie? It looks pretty mad, but I think it's an inner softie. So, probably. No. 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 I'm trying to like wait a little bit when it like lags. No, no, no. I'm trying not to date any like legendaries or mythicals because like a lot of them they're cool or cute, but I'm not really attracted to them. Okay, sorry about my phone. Got to mute my phone. Forgot about that. Okay, Gen 4. The Gen 4 is the generation I actually grew up with. So I am familiar with a lot of Pokemon there. And Turtwig was one of the starters I always used to choose. I never like played Chimchar or Piplup. I always was like Turtwig because I really like Turtwig. Now would I date a Turtwig? No. Not even no. Turtwig, I would not torture my little baby like that. No, no. 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 No, that's a bird. No, 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 no. That's a baby. No, 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 no. That's a giant bee. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. Here comes Lapini. I know many people are into Lapini. I know. I like Gardevoir. I kinda get the appeal with Lopunny. Like, why did Game Freak think this design wouldn't attract some people? And like this Pokedex entry, an extremely cautious Pokemon. It cloaks its body with its fluffy ear fur when it senses danger. Now I've seen Lopunny's hop around to escape in a Sui. I've seen that. It's quite interesting. Now, would I date a Lopunny? I think a Lopunny would just be, like, pretty good emotional support. Because, like, I could see Lopunny being, like, very emotionally supportive. Like, being just there for you. Now, Gardevoir could also do that, but I think Lopunny, like, does a better job. Like, with Lopunny, you can, like, hug Lopunny. It's, like, very soft because of the ears and the hands. They're very soft. With Gardevoir, it's like hugging a regular person. You know, with Lopunny, it's like hugging a pillow because it's, like, so soft. So I'd probably date one. For the emotional support, though. Not for what you freaks are doing. Okay, Miss Magius, what do you have to offer? Its cries sound like incantations. Those hearing it are tormented by headaches and hallucinations. Okay, no. I don't like headaches and I don't want to get hallucinations. No, thank you. No, 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 no. Baby, no. Not a baby, no. Not a baby, no. No, 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 no. That's a baby, no. That's also a baby, no. Okay, Lucario. Oh boy. It has the ability to sense the orders of all things. It understands human speech. Okay, just by the fact that Lucario can understand me, that's already something. That's huge. Would I date a Lucario? Not really. I'd probably have a Lucario as a friend. Like, I could talk to Lucario whenever. But date one? No. I'll just be like a friend. No, 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 no. That's a baby. No, 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 no. Hell no. No, 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 no. Togekiss. Okay, let's see. It will never appear where there's strife. Its sightings have become rare recently. I have no idea what that means, but it sounds interesting. So probably. No, 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 no. I get why some people are into Gallade. I think it's like just like with God of War. But like Gallade can protect you. Like God of War can also do that probably, but Gallade like has like the physical strength as well. Not only can Gallade protect you with like psychic moves, but also like more like physical combat, which is useful. But I'd probably just put Gallade as a friend. I don't think I would date a Gallade. No, no. Okay, let's see what we got with Frostlass. It freezes foes with enjoy. Oh my god, what does it say here? It freezes foes with enjoy breath nearly 60 degrees Fahrenheit. What seems to be its body is actually shallow. It's actually hollow. No, like Glalie, this like seems like a softie, but like I know for a fact Frostless would kill me like immediately. No. No. Okay, so I know the lake spirits are cute, but I wouldn't date them. No. 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 Okay, Shaman is my favorite mythical. Specifically land shaman. What does it say here? It lives in flower patches and avoids detection by curling up to look like a flowering plant. Okay, I would lose a shaman in like 2 seconds in that case. So when I date a shaman, not even in 1,000 years. I love shaman, but not in that way. No, I would not date God. No, that'd be weird. Go Gen 5, Victini. This Pokemon brings victory. It is said that trainers with Victini always win, regardless of the type of encounter. Okay, I'm not in battle very much, so I don't think that would help me. Okay, no. No. Lagging again. Okay, so I think around Gen 5 is where Typhing started with the stars becoming like more quote unquote attractive to people around like Gen 5 or Gen 6. I think Gen 6. No, Gen 6. No. Okay, I gotta admit I like Watchog. Watchog's one of my faves as well. Now, what do we have here? When they see an enemy, their tails stand high, and they spit the seeds of berries stored in their cheek pouches. Well, that explains why they have huge cheeks. Like huge face cheeks. Huge face cheeks. Okay, would I date a Watchog? I think Watchog would just be very aggressive as well. Like, kind of like the fighting types. But I could make it work. I think it could work. So I'd give it a try. No, 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 no. I don't like Semi-Stitch's design. I can tolerate the other monkeys. Simi Sage, I hate those eyebrows. No, not these eyebrows. No, no. Okay, so Panpour and Simipour are my favorite out of the monkeys, but Panpour is just cute. Simipour, on the other hand, the tuft on its head holds water. When the level runs low, it replenishes the tuft by siphoning up water with its tail. That would cause a lot, that would cause a mess. But I could see Simipour being, just like Lopunny, being like emotional support. It's like Lucario, more like emotional support. But I date it just for the emotional support, kind of like Lopunny. No, 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 no. Gen 5's gonna take a while, considering there's like so many Pokemon in this gen. I think it's the generation with the most Pokemon. The second most being, okay, I don't know the second most, but the least amount of Pokemon, I think, is Gen 6, so the next gen, so Kalos. Audino. It touches others with the feelers on its ears, using the sound of their heartbeats to tell how they are feeling. Okay, so Audino would know how I feel. Audino is kind of like the Chansey of Unova, basically, in a way. Now, would I date a Audino? I think I would. Audino seems pretty chill. No, no, no. Skipping through some Pokemon, skipping through some Pokemon, skipping through some Pokemon, na 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 na. Skipping through some Pokemon, skipping through some Pokemon. Whimsicott. Like the wind, it can slip through any gap, no matter how small. It leaves balls of white fluff behind. That would cause such a mess, like a very big mess. So no, I'm not a big fan of cleaning up messes. No. Lilligant. Even veteran trainers face a challenge in getting its beautiful flower to bloom. This Pokemon is popular with celebrities. Okay. Now, Lilligant is very pretty, I gotta be honest. But would I date a Lilligant? I don't think I would. I don't think I would. Probably because it's, I don't know. It's probably like very expensive to get. So I wouldn't risk it. Okay, going through. Skip. Maractus. It uses an up-tempo song and dance to drive away the bird Pokemon that prey on its flower seeds. Okay, considering Maractus is a cactus, I probably would not be able to hug it, which would suck. But I guess it could be a good friend, but I wouldn't take it on a date. Skipping through some Pokemon because there are so many. Skipping through some Pokemon because there are so many. Skipping through some Pokemon and the site is now laggy. Cinchino. Their white fur is coated in a special oil that makes it easy for them to deflect attacks. From what I know, Cinchino is like a kind of like a clean freak. Like they really like everything to be clean. So yeah, no. Website is being laggy again. Da 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 da. Molga. The energy made in its electric pouches, is stored inside its membrane and released with it while it is gliding. Okay, that's dangerous. The moment it starts gliding, there's like electricity just going like. So, no, that's too dangerous. Alright, Gen 6. Okay, Braixen. It has a twig stuck in its tail. With friction from its tail fur, it sets the twig on fire and launches it into battle. Nah, that's too risky. That would actually be too risky to have around. Like, burn my entire house down. Delphox. It gazes into the flame at the tip of its branch to achieve focused state, which allows it to see into the future. Okay, it's kind of fun that you can see in the future, but I'd still want my house to be standing, so no. Vivian. Vivian with many different patterns are found all over the world. These patterns are affected by the climate of their habitat. Nah. It's kind of like Caspel with the weather and dealing with the seasons. So, nah. I guess nah. But still no. Florges. It claims exquisite flower gardens as its territory, and it obtains power from basking in the energy emitted by flowering plants. Okay, I don't have a garden, so that wouldn't work. And yeah, I don't know where to keep you. Aromatease. It devises various scents, pleasant and unpleasant, and emits scents that its enemies dislike in order to gain an edge in battle. Okay, that wouldn't work because I'm not in battle. Okay, this Pokemon's cry scared me the first time I heard it. Amora. This ancient Pokemon was restored from part of its body that had been frozen in ice for over 100 million years. Gosh, no. Auroras. The diamond-shaped crystals on its body expel air as cold as minus 240 degrees Fahrenheit, surrounding its enemies and encasing them in ice. Nah, that way too cold. Diancie, a sudden transformation of Carbink, its pink, glimmering body is said to be the loveliest sight in the whole world. Yeah, that would shine a lot. Now, I like Diancie, he's my favorite rock type, but would I date a Diancie? Not really sure, to be honest. I think I'd just see it as a friend, though. I don't think I would date it. Alright, Gen 7. Okay, Primarina. Oh god. It controls its water balloons with song. The melodies learned from others of its kind and is passed down from one generation to the next. Would I date a Primarina? I'm not sure. It lives in the water and I don't have water nearby me. Like we have like a pond, but it's very dirty. Like there's a lot of mud, a lot of dirt in there. Like there's ducks in there, but well. But if I could, I probably would. Very pretty mon. Rabombi. It rolls up pollen into puffs. It makes many different varieties. Some used as food and others used in battle. Nah, this kind of sounds a little complicated. And besides, it's a tiny bug. I don't think I can do much with it. Lurantis. It requires a lot of effort to maintain. Lurantis' vivid coloring, but some collectors enjoy this work and treat it as their hobby. Okay, yeah, I don't think that would work because I'm not really good at maintaining stuff. Shinotic. Forests where Shinotic live are treacherous to enter at night. People confused by its strange lights can never find their way home again. How is this a fairy type? This sounds like a ghost type. Why is Shinotic not a ghost type? That sounds like a ghost type. Nah, I want to go home. Salazzle. For some reason, only females have been found. It creates a verse harem of male Salendit that it lives with. Excuse me? Who wrote this? Is this an actual Pokédex entry? Goodness gracious, no. Beware. This immensely dangerous Pokemon possesses overwhelming physical strength. Its habitat is generally off limits. Okay, cool, I can't even go near this Pokemon. Well, that's fun. Serena. Its long, striking legs aren't just to show. Aren't just to show. I can't really read that. But to be used to kick with skill. In victory, it shows off by kicking the defeated, laughing boisterously. Okay, nah. This gives me mommy step on me vibes, but yeah, nah. Should probably kick my ass. Which I like women that can kick ass, but I don't like ones that laugh at me and really kick me. Comfey. Comfey? It attaches flowers to its highly nutritious vine. This revitalizes the flowers and they give off an aromatic scent. Would I date a comfy? No. I'd probably like hang out with one, but I wouldn't date one. Man, I've become like very picky about which Pokemon I pass and which one I smash. Like, 27, that is not much. That's less than the other tries I did, I think, throughout the years. Because I had way more. And the page's reloading. I can't do anything against that. Mimikyu. Its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who saw was under its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. That sounds terrifying. I like Mimikyu, but I wouldn't date one. That'd be too dangerous. Drampa. It has a compassionate personality, but if it's angered, it completely destroys its surroundings with its intense breath. Okay, no. Okay, no, I could not have a Drampa in my house. It'd destroy everything. No, thank you. Pheromosa. One of the dangerous ultra beasts, it has been spotted running across the land at terrific speeds. Okay? No, it's pretty, but no. Okay, we're in Gen 8. I forgot to say that. Cinderace. It juggles a pebble with its feet, turning it into a burning soccer ball. Its shots strike opponents hard and leave them scorched. Yeah, nah. Nah, I'd have like second degree burns. Eldegoss. The seeds attached to its cotton fluff are full of nutrients. It spreads them on the wind so that plants and other Pokemon can benefit from them. Okay, so it's an environmentally friendly Pokemon. I think it's good for the environment. Like Eldegoss are pretty good for the environment. This is probably why they fly around in Galar a lot. Would I date an Eldegoss? Nah, the seeds would just spread everywhere on the floor. That would suck. Maybe no. Hatterene. It emits psychic power strong enough to cause headaches as a deterrent to the approach of others. Yeah, nah, I wouldn't. I couldn't even approach a Hatterene, no. Or creamy. When it trusts a trainer, it will treat them to berries it's decorated with cream. That'd be cool. Would I date a Alcremie? Probably. It can provide me food. So, sure. Frostmoth. Okay, icy scales fall from its wings like snow as it flies over fields and mountains. The temperature of its wings is less than minus 290 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, that would freeze me in like 2 seconds. Okay, Gen 9. Masquerada. This Pokemon uses the reflective fur thing its cape to camouflage the stem of its flower, creating the illusion that the flower is floating. I could barely read any of that. No. Or Believer. This calm Pokemon is very compassionate. It will share its delicious nutrient-rich oil with weakened Pokemon. Okay, so another one Pokemon that's good for the environment. Alright, got two then. Or three? Two? I think it's like two. Unless you want to count Miltank. Yeah, with Miltank it would be free because Miltank like provides milk for the weak. Which is very passionate. And like Tatsy and Blissey also a very helpful Pokemon. But I didn't know Believer. No, I'm not a big fan of olives. Tinkaton. This intelligent Pokemon has a very daring disposition. It knocks rocks into the sky with its hammer, aiming for flying Corviknight. Tinkaton is very aggressive. Very aggressive. Would I date a Tinkaton? Nah, I'll probably smash everything in my house. Glomora. When this Pokemon detects danger, it will open up its crystalline petals and fire beams from its conical body. Okay, no. Like some Pokemon I don't really have a reason for. I just read the entry, I'm like, nah. I'm just going through. Do do do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Going through. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'm just going this. The Terapagos. Terapagos protects itself using its power to transform energy into hard crystals. This Pokemon is the source of the terrestrial phenomena. Petrant. It feeds others toxic mochi that draw out desires and capabilities. Those who eat the mochi fall under Petrant's control, chained to its will. Nah, Petrant's cute and all, but nah, I prefer to have free will. Thanks, I guess. It's gonna show all the Pokemon I did smash. Okay, so Gen 1 did give me a lot. A lot of them are Gen 1. Okay, Gen 2 we have a bunch as well. Gen 3, not as many. Gen 4, only 2. Gen 5, only 3. And then we only have Remarine no Creamy after that. Interesting. That is way less than the previous times I did this. Well, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.